Okay, so I'm gonna do a daily dose that's a couple of days overdue. And yep, my hair's in a towel. Yep, I have no makeup on. But I'm tired and I worked all day. I'm a little behind on a lot of things. And this is all you get. So it's been a rough day, hence the Moscato. So gonna jump right to it. It's not about me anyway. So a couple of days ago, I posted a daily dose question that said, are there other people out there like me who either currently or in the past used to sabotage good relationships or what could be potentially good relationships, whether intentionally or subconsciously, right? And if so, why do you think you do it, right? Is it maybe out of fear of being hurt again? Or could it be out of fear of actually being happy or having someone be good to you? Um, what is it that makes us do that, whether we realize we're doing it at the time or not? And there were a lot of interesting responses to this. And so let me read this one. It says, this person said they think that it's a little bit of both. They think people say all the time that they want to be happy, but the way that the world is, they doubt that most people know what that even means. And the human trait of being scared of the unknown goes with being happy as well. Somebody else said, "Yep, for them it was both." Other people said that that they think that sometimes it's the greed in people that makes them do that, that they sabotage relationships because they're searching for more outside of the current relationship. The hungry don't know how to be content, right? That they're always searching. Um, then two other people said, well, one person said that sometimes we sabotage current relationships because we're still longing for a recent past toxic relationship, because we know that if we continue to go forward in the new one, the old one that you really want may not rekindle. I don't really know about that. Um, and then somebody else said that it's because we blame ourselves for the things that we allow others to do to us. So we hold on to the emotional anger, because we never forgave them. Um, and then, if you're not totally happy with you. So there's a lot of a lot of good things that were being said, in this entire conversation. And one of them, though, somebody said that intentionally sabotaging a relationship was the same thing as being a cheater or a liar and being selfish. And I totally disagree with that. So, of course, I would. But so here's the thing, my take on it all, having been a professional sabotager in the past, currently trying to break the habit. I think it's a combination of things. I think I think that when you've never been consistently happy, like when you've just had happy moments, but when you've never had a consistent sense of well-being and content and happiness in your life, you don't have a really good point of reference to know what that is. So when something seems to come along that brings that, I think it can be scary. Um, but I think, but okay, I think that that's the case. But I also think that happens when you haven't learned how to love you. And I think I keep coming back to that a lot in what I'm talking about, but see if this makes sense. When you when you learn to love you and you learn to be satisfied with where you are, then you don't place the responsibility of someone else making you happy on them, right? You learn to be happy all by yourself. And then when they're happy, there's just extra happy on top. Um, most people most people today want a quick fix, almost like a damn diet pill. Nobody wants to do nobody wants to do their work. Nobody wants to talk about the ugly that we all have inside of us. Nobody wants to talk about the hurt and what makes us do and say the things that we do. Um, we just say what sounds good. We like cliches. We like the way things sounds, but not the work that they require, I think. Um, and so for me, what happened, because somebody said, well, I'll be interested to know what made you do it before and why you don't do it currently. And so here's the deal. So my dog is whining. He's with me. So I used to do it before. Come here, man. Because I didn't believe that I deserved to be happy and to be loved. Having had situations where the people who were supposed to love me the most often hurt me the most, from a young age, the idea that someone would want to love me or that they could love me and that I deserved that was just a plain out foreign concept to me. And when you don't believe you're worth something, you'll ruin it on purpose. It's like I had this little women's conference or a women's get together a few weeks back, and we were talking, and I said, have you guys ever seen the guy that you're dating? And and he's like the liar, the cheater, whatever, right? And he keeps messing up until you have to walk away, right? And then you see him later and he's with a girl that's not as good as you, because you're the good girl. You're the faithful girl. You're the loving girl. You're the girl who's got his back no matter what. And he messes it up, and then you see him with a girl who's not the same caliber, right? Here's why. He knows he's not worth you. So what does he do? He keeps messing up. He sabotages the relationship because he won't leave you, because you're the best thing that's ever happened to him. So he won't leave you, but he wants you to leave him. And so then when he goes to the next girl, it's somebody that is typically somebody he thinks he deserves. Same thing. It's hard to accept goodness into your life when you don't believe that you're worth goodness. And I think that it comes from fear, period. Whether it's a fear of being hurt, whether it's a fear of being happy. I don't really know that it's a fear of being hurt, though, because once you've been trampled and you know that you survive, what are you scared of? I think we're more scared of love and happily ever after because that's the thing we've never had, and we fear the unknown. So I think that makes more sense than the fear of being hurt. I did this piece called My Addiction on my second CD, and I equate it to emotional cutting to being a physical cutter. And if anybody knows what that's like, it's like the more pain you're in, the more you'll know that the feelings were real. And I lived in that place for a really long time. The reason why I'm not there now is because I'm learning. God loved me. I am learning how to love this chick and the person that she is and the person that she's becoming. And I'm getting to know just how flippin' fantastic I am, and that I deserve to be happy. And so, because I deserve to be happy, I won't chase away the things that make me happy anymore and cut my nose off to spite my face. I've learned how to be happy with just me, so I don't have to be worried about somebody else not bringing me happy, because I have that regardless, if that makes sense. There was a lot. I don't even know what I just said, to be honest. Hopefully I made sense. I think that we do it for a number of reasons. I do it because we do blame ourselves. I think we do it out of fear. I think we do it, but it all comes down to the one thing that we that we're still looking for happy externally, not internally. We're storybooking it, we're media it, we're social media it. We think that happy is whatever all of those outlets dictate to us that it is, and it's okay if our happy is entirely different. Um, but I think that's the key, is to learn how to be happy with you, how to not be scared of the happy, and how to finally learn that you deserve to be happy. That's all I got. I'm going to play this back. If it makes sense to me, I'm going to post it. If it doesn't, I'll be doing it again. So, see you guys later.